Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristi, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Natalie Jones. She's an extension specialist in family health for the University of Kentucky. Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning.
Natalie, there are so many benefits to moving our bodies every day, and today you are going to tell us how we can sneak in some stretching to our everyday routine.
Yeah, so being active is a huge health boost. It improves our mood, reduces stress, increases energy, enhances our brain function, lowers the risk of chronic disease, and so much more. And so really, I want to focus on the fact that we just want to move more and sit less right now. We don't need to do super structured exercise if that's not your thing. We just want to focus on anything that gets our body moving, right? So a recent published article in the medical and health journals continues to emerge, right, telling us that unless we're training for something specific, like a marathon, short bouts of movement and exercise throughout the day actually have the same benefits as continuous workouts. So we really want to try to sneak in that extra movement throughout the day. So I'm going to share with you some tips and some movements and places where we can get that those little movement snacks right in throughout the day. So one of the ones I want to say is move while you wait, right? So you can use those times while you're brewing coffee, maybe while you're warming up your lunch or boiling water to get in a little mini workout or a mini movement break. So you could do push-ups on your kitchen counter, you could do calf raises, you can balance on one foot while the timer is going, or just simply stretch, right? And we all know that a microwave minute seems to last forever. So it's a great way to sneak in some movement. The second little way to sneak in movement is to really multitask, right? So find moments throughout the day where you can incorporate movement into some of those more like mundane tasks. So I've heard a lot of people doing exercises while they toothbrush. So that can be squatting, that could be calf raises or balancing again. Another one that I like to do is actually keep a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball underneath my desk. And I just roll out my feet while I'm working. So that's a great way to do that as well. Top tip for us working from home who are on Zooms a lot is to Zoom and move, right? So when you can, if possible, try to slip outside for a walking meeting, right? Turn off your video, maybe just have audio on, or even if you are inside, turn off your video if possible, sneak in a short little desk workout stretch session. And again, considering, if that's appropriate for your Zoom call and your work, but you can do a lot of different things. One of my favorites to do is just stretching out your chest, stretching out, reaching. You can even do cat-cow if you're a yoga person, where arching your back and rounding your back in a chair. If you can stand, you can do hamstring stretches, butt kicks, or even wall sits. So there are a lot of ways to just sneak in movement throughout your day. Again, nothing crazy. It doesn't need to be, CrossFit style workout burst, but if you're into that, that's great. But we're just trying to encourage people to, again, just move more and sit less throughout the day.
Natalie, and I love that you're encouraging us to break it up throughout our day. I think sometimes we feel pressure to designate a specific set of time for exercise or movement, but this is a great reminder we can break it up throughout our day.
Exactly. Yeah. The guidelines actually, adults need to do 2 types of physical activity to improve their health, and that's aerobic activity. So around 150 minutes a week, that's minimum, and 2 days of muscle strengthening. And while that sounds like a lot, right? Exactly what you're saying. It can be 30 minutes a day. It can be 10 minutes a day. It can be little bursts, right? We can spread it out so we don't have to do it all at once. And those smaller chunks really help it to be more manageable and to learn about different ways that we can fit in movement into our day and get creative with it.
So many tips and encouragement for making sure that we are moving our body all throughout the day. Natalie, if someone wants more information on physical activity or moving their body, how can they get that information?
Yeah, make sure that you go to your local extension office or visit us on Facebook and Instagram. We have some challenges that will be coming up to encourage movement throughout the state. So check us out. Our handle is at UK FCSEXT.
Alrighty. Thanks so much for being with us today, Natalie. Thank you for joining us today on the Farm and Home Show, and we hope you have a great day.